Welcome back, guys. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. We've got an info video now. Info video, beer unboxing, whatever you want to call it. Me and the wife have been out today, done the Severn Valley Railway thing from Bridgnorth to Kidderminster. We went to Kidderminster, stopped there for an hour. As you've seen, if you're on my Facebook, you'd seen I had a pint there, 3 different sort of third of each or something. We had a bit of a nosy round there, and then when the train headed back, we got off at Bewdley. And to cut a long story short, I seen there was a brewery called Bewdley Brewery. Looked it up. It was in walking distance. We popped there and we ended up having something to eat there. But ultimately, what this video is about is that I actually picked up some beers from there and a couple of other little bits as well. So this is basically a bit of a video of what I picked up and what beers will be coming to the channel. So without further ado, let's get cracking. For me, they're a traditional brewery, from what I can tell. I'd never really heard of them, didn't know much about them, but they do traditional stuff. So they were doing, the boxes were varying depending what beer you wanted. They were varying slightly in price. They had 12 beers available as it happened, so I picked up one of each. And I asked the bloke, I got talking to the bloke who owns it, runs the place, and basically I paid 25 quid for 12 beers. Hopefully they're all different as well. Some of them look the same, but hopefully they are all different, but we'll see. So yeah, there you go. There's a little leaflet in there, Bewdley Brewery. So if you're somewhere sort of, Bewdley is Worcestershire, West Midlands Safari Park, that's the sort of area it is. So, first of all, quickly, 12 beers for 25 quid, like I said. They very kindly chucked me some beer mats in. There's 4 beer mats in there. So that's them. So we've got 4 of them. Those were all chucked in for free. Very nice indeed. They also chucked me in, they asked me if I wanted one of these and they chucked that in for free as well. So we've got a Bewdley, let's wang it on. So look. Bewdley Brewery face mask. Very fetching, isn't it? That was free. So, you know, if they're going to offer me a freebie, I'll have it. So I've had a couple of freebies there. Now the beers. Let's get on to the beers. In fact, sod the beers. We'll do all the other shit first. Yep, they had some nice glasses there. So obviously I asked how much it was. Basically, the 2 things I'm about to show you, I've paid a £5 for. The case of beer was 25 quid. You come back with that and put that in there, a pint glass. £26.40 it went up to, so that's cost me £1.40. That has £1.40. Ridiculous. Lovely glass, and that's what these beers will be going in. And while I was there, my wife went for a fag, and sitting on top of this barrel thing, which is like a table, was a Lowenbrow or Löwenbräu, if you're watching, Tony, just for you, that one, ashtray. So I said to the missus, I said, we have got to have that ashtray. I'm going to see if I can buy it afterwards. So while I was talking to the owner, I said, you've got a Lowenbräu ashtray over there. I want to buy it off you. How much can I give you for it? He said, oh, I'll just make a donation to a charity thing. So the beers and the glass come to £26.40. I said, can I just pay you 30 quid and you let me have the ashtray? So they've had £3.50 towards it. So I also got this nice big heavyweight Lowenbräu ashtray because it's just so retro. And because it's got the Lowenbräu on, obviously I've got the PD. I wanted it, so I got it in the end. So yeah, that's all the shit out the way now. We're getting on to the beers now. So Bewdley Brewery, like I said, traditional beers. So first up is, like I said, coming in at about £2.10 a bottle. These are 500ml bottle, and this is a bottle of their Laxford Lager, coming in at 4.2%. I don't know how good that is. Coming in at 4.2%. Supposedly it's got German malts and everything in it, so hopefully that one's going to be good. So we've got a lager coming in at 4.2% coming up. Next one out is their bottle of Sunshine, 3.8%, 500ml bottle again. It's a pale beer, it says, so I'm going to assume it's a pale ale sort of thing. So we got that coming up. All different colour beer tops as well by the looks of it, so I do like that. We've got a bottle of their Old School Bitter coming in at 3.8%. I love the brand in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that is actually a picture of a school in Bewdley. Next up is a bottle of their Red Hill. This, I believe this is an ale, a normal sort of ale, traditional English ale, Red Hill. So there we go, there's the artwork on there. That's coming in at 4.4%. I did actually have half of that, so I've got an idea what that tastes like. Next out the box is a bottle of their Jubilee Ale. They're all going to be sort of ales, bitters, that sort of thing, I think. 4.3%. 500ml bottle, all 500ml bottles. Next one out, I actually had half of this as well, is Baldwin IPA. And I believe this bloke here, it says something about him. Named after Stanley Baldwin, MP for Bewdley and 3 times Prime Minister. So there you go. That's coming in at 4.2%. Next out there is a Christmas one. So this is obviously left over from last year, I'm guessing, but probably still in date yet. May 22. This is a bottle of their Bar Humbug. You see, snowman thing there. Coming in at 4.6%, 500ml bottle. Next one out. I bet you're bored with this already, aren't you? We've got a bottle of their 7-side stout. Lovely artwork as well. Coming in at 4.3%, 500ml bottle. A lot of different sort of styles, I would say here, maybe, or a bit different variety as well. Worcestershire Way. Now this is a pale ale, I believe. Coming in at 3.6%. I think I did read up some of the stuff on it. Very sessionable, light and easy, crisp, refreshing sort of style beer. So I'm guessing that's just like a pale ale. 3.6% Worcestershire Way. We have, now this one is a ramped up version of the Worcestershire Way, and this is a bottle of their Worcestershire Sway, coming in at 5%. Lovely artwork, like I said, a ramped up volume of the Worcestershire Way. So a bit more of a heavy drinking beer. So it'd be interesting to see what them two are like. Next one up is the 2857. And let me have a look at that. Refreshing strong beer, blah blah blah. It's an ale. Coming in at 5.5%. 2857, like I said, that'll be because of the train thing. And last but not least, if you're still awake, wake up if you are snoozing. I would give you a nudge, but I'll probably knock my camera over. Last of all is William Mucklow's Dark Mild. Now, I'm looking forward to that. I don't do enough milds. I don't get hold of enough. Lovely artwork, 6%. I don't suppose you get many milds coming in at 6%. So that's what I bought today for 30 quid. 30 quid has got me 12 beers, a pint glass, a face mask, a low and brow ashtray and 4 beer mats. So I think I've had a real bargain. It's going to support them. Hopefully, I did speak to the owner, say I'm on YouTube and that, so you'll be getting a bit of publicity with this and that. So hopefully one of them go along and watch it. So that's it. That's it for this one. I'll leave you all in peace because I'm boring you shitless for 9 minutes nearly. I'll be back with a couple of reviews later. Enjoy your Saturday night and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.